Welcome to the Crispin podcast, the show where we talk about trending topics from people to lifestyle with your host, Crispin. We're thrilled to have you join us on this journey.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Crispin rapping here live. It's another beautiful episode of Crispin's podcast. How you guys doing? Of course, another wonderful person and a wonderful human being as me sitting here. Of course, as usual, I'm never alone. I'm with people. So today we have this special guest. She has been here before and I'll just let you do the introduction. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share. You're on Apple Music and Spotify. If you cannot watch, you can listen to us. We are global. So once again, my name is Crispin and of course today I have the one and only
Joetta.
And welcome to Crispin's podcast once again.
Thank you. I feel honored to be here.
All the time. You're always welcome, And how have this been with you?
It's been okay. It's been long. I see you since the last podcast.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, so I'm really excited for this, for the next topic.
Well, it's very simple today. So actually, let's go straight to the topic today. So, my question for you today is, do you think it is necessary to marry someone to show commitment?
Yes, I think it is.
Why?
If I have to go personally, right?
Okay.
I think for me to be with someone is like you need to show to me that you are committed, which is marrying me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping by the promises you made before me and God and the family that you actually stay committed to it, and also willing to build up a future with me, with being honest and stuff. Like, I don't necessarily think it's all that can happen when you are just boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't think it's gonna work out. I mean, you have other people in that it works out for them, but if I have to be honest, I think for me it's like a personal thing, right?
But for instance, where we're living now, in this country, they don't really regard marriage like that because they have something they call living together, cohabitation.
Mm-hmm.
I can live with you. It's also a way of me saying that I'm committed to you, right?
Yeah.
But do we have to sign on the paper to make it official that I'm committed to you? Because remember, I can still sign that paper and I can still do what I want to do.
Yeah, but let's say in other cases that is very serious, right? Like you get in a problem or something, or you get sick and all that stuff. I will not be your wife to come represent you. It will be just girlfriend. So they won't see me as a family. That's the thing. You get what I mean? So let's say now you get sick, and then they bring you to the hospital. They will then ask you, who are your guardians or your family, whatever, right? And then I come in as your girlfriend. And like I can come representing you, or I'm his girlfriend. They would still consider me being a partner to you, but not officially, because they will still not have it in them to like be fully honest with me, because I'm not like that with you. They would rather talk to your family, which would be your mother, your sister, or let's say now you are dead, whatever that is in your name or for you or with us. They will just go to government. Nothing will come to me. You get what I mean? It depends on the plans you want to have with me. If it's just like you're not seeing me in the future, in the near future, being with me, or let's say, I think it's important to get married. Sorry, like a court wedding.
Listen, I don't know if you remember what I said. Legally, cohabitation is actually accepted in many countries, even in this country.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between that and marriage? Are you not living together? Are you not signing papers? Are you not making babies? It's the same as marriage.
Yeah, but I don't still have a title on you. It's all about...
But I can still have that title that you want. You can still have that title, and I can still go out and misbehave.
Boyfriend and girlfriend. I'd rather be... you can misbehave, but that's the thing, right? Like, I want you to commit to me because you want to, right? Not because you just want to give me the title. No, I want you to commit because that's something you're actually wanting. Like, and you are looking forward to being my person. I won't say person, but like, my own, like, we are different. You understand what I mean? Like, I want to go out there and be like, I'm a wife to this person.
So you want to be recognized?
recognized by
Society.
your person, not only society.
Because that's why you want to have a marriage. Because
no.
If I'm in love with you, it's just between you and I, basically. The world shouldn't care about what we do.
Yeah, but we can also be committed with just between us. We can do it through the courthouse. We can do it through traditional. But the fact that we have a stable ground, that's what is important. And that when someone come up to me like, I won't say it's my boyfriend. It will be my husband. That's more with respect. I found it. A girlfriend, a boyfriend. Let me tell you, in the Bible, what girlfriend and boyfriend is.
Here we go again. Okay, I'm listening. Preach now.
Like,
preach.
It's a friend, but your husband or your wife is your spouse. I mean, a spouse. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
That's the difference, right? But you have other people that when they are boyfriend and girlfriend, they stay strong, which are the ones that don't believe in these things. But I think on a traditional base, on a Christian level, you need to be a husband and a wife to be one soul. You get what I mean? And
they always say the two must become one.
Indeed. And when we are one, we work according to how it should be. I know someone who didn't get married by paper, like you're saying. Yeah.
But they had a property together. How about that? And they're still living together as we speak. They have kids.
Okay, that's nice. That's good for them.
For me, I believe in marriage, but I don't want to sit here and make it look like it's an achievement. Sorry, marriage is not an achievement. No,
I'm not saying it is.
Yeah, but then again, there are many ways of committing to you, as my partner.
Yeah.
If I've been to you for 5 years, 10 years, am I not committed enough?
You are, but it's gonna be more official if I'm having the ring, honey.
I can give you a promise ring.
Sorry, we need to show.
Ring is ring.
Yeah, ring is ring, but there are differences in ring.
Listen, but do you know sometimes, you can be in a relationship, and it gets to a point, everybody knows that, that's this guy's girlfriend, that's this guy's boyfriend. It becomes like officially, like people by mouth, they know, and by ears and by ear, they know that A belongs to B and B belongs to A. It becomes official.
Well, I don't know.
I think having a marriage will be like a cherry on the cake, something like.
And it's not gonna only be cherry on the cake. It's gonna be the icing within it too. That's extra taste, the vanilla taste, and then you have chocolate, you have mango, all these tastes. You understand? It's gonna all blend in well, like the flavor, the taste, everything will blend in and be compatible. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So for you, personally, what is marriage to you?
Well, it shows me commitment.
Here we go again. Commitment.
Respect, and also that you see me in a way that you're not only wanted to be a girlfriend or boyfriend with me, but more like your partner.
No, you said something for you. You said it's let people see you to be a certain way, right? Public, society.
That have to do with respect. That have to do with respect too.
But
that have to do with respect.
I think that mentality is from where we come from. That's where we have that mentality. Here, it's not like that.
Oh, but I'm not. I didn't tell you I was born in this white people country. Honestly speaking, I have respect for them. But mind you, I'm very traditional. So yeah.
Okay, you're traditional. I understand that.
I tend to do things in a traditional way too. From where I come from, right? We were raised in a way that I'm not saying they raised us, they brought us up to get married, all that stuff. But it's more like get your own stuff, and be feminine, and allow a man to also take care of you.
Okay.
But when they are coming in your life, let it be official, in the way that you don't lose it that much. When you get married, right? It's more than that. You understand? I'm not saying you will get to know your partner 100% unless your partner is willing for you to know them 100%. So you need to not just get married because it's for the fam or to show off to people. No, it's a kind of like you are staying with me already for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Why don't just make it official? Like we can be living in the same house. What would be the difference by telling everybody that's my wife instead of my girlfriend?
So you think being a wife is actually a title?
It's not only a title, it's a respect to both individual. You're not individual anymore, because the thing called girlfriend or boyfriend, that means a breakup anytime.
But don't marriage break up?
It breaks up, but it takes time. Like if it's very how do you say like intentional,
deliberate.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
It will take time, because you have created a moment with that person, right? So even coming to divorce, it will be hard. I know people that have been married for almost 10 years. They've been telling the other family people like, oh, I'm tired with this man. I want to let it go and all that stuff. But then when you have people around you that actually give you good advice, it makes you see things in a different way. Yeah, we are people. We have our different, because ups and downs will always be there, despite the fact we are married or not. But it's the way that you are able to, come around it together as a partner. I can be a boyfriend and girlfriend with you, and I will find it very easy to let you go. That won't be a thing. Like, I won't feel committed to you in a way that I need to settle things out, because I still feel like there are other choices out there for me. I get married to you, it's different. It's a whole different story. Why? Because you're not only my partner, I see you also as my brother, my friend. I can have that too with you in my relationship. But the difference here would be that, oh, whoa, this person has done so much for me, same in a relationship, but I don't know, it's a hit different.
What is the longest relationship would you be in, and you get to that point, you're like, you know what, after this year, if you are not marrying me, like, do you have like a relationship lifespan? Like, what is your...
I feel like after a year, you already need to know if you want to engage to me or not.
For the first time, I agree with you, actually. I also think like that, actually.
And the first time, no?
No, I mean, in this context, I agree with you, because myself, I was like, people will be like, oh, I need to get to know you before I get married to you. I'm like, huh?
In a year, you are getting to know me already.
You understand? Because I'm like, so after 5 years, you don't, I mean, after 1 year, so you don't know me?
That makes no sense.
I mean, like, what else do you want to say? And what people always forget, that even in marriage, you are still getting to know the person.
Yes.
Because people think, so I'm like, you are waiting to know me before we get married. Who told you that in marriage, you are still not getting to know each other? You are still getting to know each other in the marriage also.
It's not even... See, the thing that we tend to forget about marriage is that everything exposed. Everything.
Inside.
Yes, boyfriend and girlfriend, we are still holding on.
Yeah,
we are still being, like...
building the foundation.
Yes, you understand. And I don't want to bring you to the extent whereby you feel like, oh, I don't need her to be in my life anymore, unless you don't believe in marriage. But I believe in marriage. That's where we then know it will never work. But if we both do not believe in marriage, then it's good for us. Then it's good. But if I believe in marriage and you don't believe in marriage, we need to meet in the middle.
I'm telling you.
I cannot, like, hello, you love me, I love you too. But if you don't want the things that I feel like I'm going to feel secure with, then you don't need, then it's not where you, this is
crazy.
Not me. You understand? Because I think it has to do with what you believe in and how you actually grow up as well, and also your principles. Yeah, these are the things that will make you have different thoughts on marriage or that stuff.
True. I see some people will be like, oh, you know what, I'm traveling, like the men are like spouse actually, they're actually outside of the country. Yeah. And the ladies are back home, and they'll be like, that's my wife. For 10 years, he's not coming back. 15 years. And the girl is still there like, my boyfriend is in abroad. My boyfriend is in abroad. I'm like, why would you want to waste all these years when you can actually make it legal? Like you said, legal is sometimes, then again, it's like I'm taking my words back now. So sometimes marriage is good, okay? But for me, I think marriage should only happen when you are 100% sure. People don't get married because they don't want to get married to the person they are with. No. They just want to be sure. And there's a difference between I want to be sure and I'm getting to know you.
Yeah.
Because I can still get to know you and I still am not sure.
Yes.
You understand? And I can still be sure, but I still don't know you.
Yeah.
So that is why I think people then again, we're going back to what I said again. People should just like date for at least 16 months is enough. Maybe 1 year, 6 months. It's enough to me. I think I am that type who can propose after a year. I think I'm that type, you know. I'm just saying. I don't know who I'm going to meet, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think I can because in my past I did it before, and people also have to, because I am not saying that even if you get to know a person for 10 years and you get married, you're going to be perfect, like a fairy tale. No. They are going to be like ups and downs, you know. I don't understand this. I agree, disagreement, and all that. It's part of marriage, actually.
It's normal.
My mom says that marriage, if there's not even fight in the marriage, it's not even nice.
Thank you.
They should just have like, couples should have like an argument to know that, I thought you were like this. No, you were like this. And I also thought you were like this, but you were like that.
You
actually,
get to know your spouse.
Something has to happen.
I'm not saying it should
something
be...
has to...
It shouldn't be traumatizing, but it should be something that you learn from. And you cannot be with someone that you're not able to settle things out with when it escalate. You understand what I mean? So, like, it should be a way that when these things happen, we still get to laugh afterwards. If I cannot laugh with you after an argument, it's not settled. Sorry.
And I don't know whether I should say this or not, but with my partners, maybe the one that I've been with, actually, partners sounds like so many, you know.
Yeah, I know.
God, I'm so innocent.
I mean, you have experience.
One of my rule in life is that no matter what arguments we have, you should always sleep in the bed.
Oh yeah, that's very important.
Listen, I don't mind. You can put a pillow in the middle of the bed, no problem. But you should sleep on the bed. No matter what, sleep on the bed.
Because you never know what tomorrow's can bring.
You understand? Because the more you separate one day, Tuesday. Now think about it. If I have an argument or a disagreement with my partner, and obviously I'm angry, right? And at that point, I see this person as a devil. You understand?
Yeah.
And we are maybe sleeping on separate bedrooms. Trust me, if I sleep there 1 day, 2 days, I'm comfortable. I don't have to see your face. Maybe let's just say maybe I have my career, I have my car. In the morning, I just make a breakfast. I'm going to work. When I come, I'm in my room.
Yeah.
So the more time you spend apart from each other, the more it becomes worse. So my rule is that no matter what arguments we have, you should always sleep in the bed.
Yeah, like the thing is also, if I feel like letting it to take space,
it heals.
Yeah, from different people, it does really.
You know, sometimes also
people actually work differently. It depends actually on the agreement you have, and if that person is willing to actually go along with. Yes, you can have your rules and whatever, but if I'm your spouse and I'm saying like I'm not comfortable what you did, I will need a time alone. I feel like you need to respect it, but don't believe that I'm driving away from you.
At that moment, there's any sane human being will not feel what you're saying right now. You feel like, let me fix it right now before it escalates. Because listen, give me time to think about it. Okay, let's just like people who are in a deep relationship, like marriage, you know, they do that also. They say, okay, you know what? Let's give ourselves our break. You see, that break, people don't really explain it because that break could mean so many things. I want to see, did I make a mistake? Or can I forgive this person? Or was it just by deliberate? You know, all these questions comes out in relationships when it gets to that stage. So I think sometimes people want to be like, okay, you know what? I'll give you a space, but can I still be checking up on you? You know, like how far?
Yeah, but that's okay.
How is the break?
That's okay.
Are you okay with the break?
Do you
want more time? You know?
Yeah, but that also shows you are caring about me. You know, because the thing is that, let's say for example you cheated on me. We are married. I cannot just let go. I cannot just break up with you anyhow.
Because they are memories. You shared memories together. You know.
The thing is for me is that I'm not saying I will stay because me and cheating we don't.
I know.
We don't go like that.
It's your red flag.
Yeah, that's
no turning back.
Huge, but it will take time. If we are married, if we're just boyfriend and girlfriend, it's an easy way out for me. I'm not gonna lie.
You just.
Yes, I'm out. I'm not saying you should marry me only to cheat on me or something, because even that happened the first time, it depends what kind of a cheating you do. You understand? It can be texting, it can be kissing, it can be...
Kissing is actually cheating.
Yeah.
Flirting.
Yeah, you understand? It can be kissing, it can be like you have sex with her or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that one,
That's
of course. Even me, I'll go away. Even me, I'll go away, yeah.
That's, for me, it comes where I will find me to forgive you in our marriage. It will be just flirting or trying to like hide things from me based on the fact that you are secretly in love with, liking another person, or secretly doing something behind my back. That I forgive you. Like, for example, you have like certain things going on that I don't know of, and I get to find out. I can forgive you. I see a flirting text message with someone that you know. I can forgive you, but I don't trust you. That's the difference. And when I don't find trust in you anymore, that's where the distance comes in. But it's up to you then to show me if I can still trust you. But when you sleep with another person, you share your body with that person.
Yeah, that one.
I'm out. The moment I find out, the divorce paper will be printed out.
I just saw
immediately.
And then toodles. I was about to say the B word, you know?
Yeah. That's just for me over. Like, you just show me in a different way that you don't respect me, in a different way that you don't love me anymore, in a different way that you are fed up with me. And which is, you couldn't tell me directly, you are not man enough to tell me, and you decide to cheat for me to then leave you because you cannot man up to tell me, I don't want to be here anymore. You understand?
You know, even though cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice.
It's a choice.
Sometimes they deserve a second chance.
I beg. Depends on what kind of cheating.
Yeah, exactly. Depends on what kind of cheating. So, for instance, like what you're saying, you're actually like you're valid. Like your reasons are valid, you know. So, my like I said, cheating is not good. Obviously, I'm not saying cheating is good, but you know, the commitment again. Okay, I also want to be committed. Of course, I'm a very responsible person. I don't think I cheat when I'm in a relationship. Despite having this kind of bubbly personality, I'm very I respect whoever I am with. I don't look for marital affairs when I'm in a relationship. I don't do that. Sometimes you have the temptation, trust me.
Yeah, for sure.
On your Instagram DMs, like it happens a lot, you know. I'm one person, I do not check my DMs. Yeah. You know how when you go on Instagram, they have this kind of accept messages, you know. I have that settings on my own.
Oh.
I do. My Instagram is very private, actually. My TikTok, I don't play much on TikTok, actually. TikTok, I just go to post stuff. I don't really stay there.
Okay.
I'm more on Instagram, you know. So, because sometimes trouble, you know how we say in life, people don't look for trouble, but trouble looks for people.
Yeah.
Or sometimes too, you go and look for the problem. So if I know this is the reason why I'm acting like this, I'm not gonna go there. You understand?
Yeah.
So commitment means a lot of things to me, actually. In a relationship, like I said, maybe even me sitting here, sometimes I tell myself that I don't want to get married not because I don't want it. I'm just looking at the people around me, how the marriage went, the journey, all the hassle, the stress, then they end up divorcing. I'm not saying just because it happened to a friend of mine, it will happen to me. I am not saying that. A karma is not, you know, I'm not saying that. The table can turn though, but that table will never turn on my side, you know. It will turn the other way around.
Really?
I know things can happen, okay, but people are scared of marriage in today's generation. People probably think that if I get married, it means like full-time commitment. I understand. I have friends who are married, and sometimes they can't go out because of baby. When kids come in, it's difficult. I'm not saying they are being controlled by their partners. No, but you see, to get married to somebody, you really have to psychic. For instance, look at me. I'm very bubbly. I mean, you know me. I'm very bubbly. I don't think I'm going to change when I get married. No, I'm not going to change. Of course, I'm going to respect my partner and then set boundaries, okay? But I'm not going to change totally. I think we had this convo before. I'm not going to change to fit my partner's whatever. You know, I'm not going to do that.
In which way would she want you to change?
It happens. Actually, I have friends that their wife will be like, don't go out. You know, use the baby as an excuse, you know. I'm like, when you go out, but I understand. To be a responsible dad, is good to be a responsible dad because your kid is looking up to you.
Yeah.
I know that. Of course, I don't do drugs. no offense, if you do drugs, that's your life, no problem. I drink alcohol, I don't do drugs, so it's the same thing actually. There are some people who be like, when I get married, I'm gonna live my lifestyle. What is a lifestyle? Your lifestyle could be whatever lifestyle. Whatever you like doing. Apparently, what you like doing is your lifestyle. I like traveling. I like to drink. I like to do this. That's my lifestyle, I guess. So whatever makes you, what tickles you.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not about. People think that when you get married, it's like you have transformed into someone new. No, you are still. It's like being baptized. When you baptize, you are the same person. There's some things you don't do again. You understand? By the way, I'm baptized, so. So yeah, I think people just have to understand that marriage itself is work. It's not a child's play. So I think people are afraid. They are scared to go into marriage.
Yes.
That's why they don't want it. So even though they are committed to this person, because imagine, I know people who get married they date for like 10 years, married for 2 years, and then like they divorce. So
because there's a lot of commitment.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So that's why we always say that you have to find your type. Yeah, you can go for beauty, go for looks, go for character behavior, but beauty is not really a good idea to go for somebody. I used to think like that. I used to think that partnership was all about beauty, maybe the outer looks. My ignorant minds, I was thinking like that back in the days. But the more I mature, I realized that it's not about beauty.
No.
It's about what they're bringing to the table.
Yes.
And where we want to go to. Are we on the same page? Am I on chapter 6? Are you on chapter 2? We have to be on the same page, you understand? Yeah. So yes, it's a commitment. It's a big commitment, of course. So people are scared. I think that's why people don't want to be committed. But people can be in love, boyfriend, girlfriend for 10 years. They're okay with it. Like living together, cohabitation.
But it's not the same when you get married, because it makes it more different. Because then...
But wait, I have a question. Cohabitation. There's legally cohabitation, or not just cohabitation. In Belgium, we have something called legally.
Yeah. So
whatever you're doing, I'm doing the same. What is the difference then? Must I marry to show that I'm committed to you? Is there no other way? What if I buy you a house? If I buy you a property, does that show that I'm committed to you? If I buy you a $5 million ring, is that not also another way of commitment to you?
That's showing you appreciate me.
Is it not commitment then?
Commitment.
What are you talking about? It's the same thing actually.
See, like you can be...
Okay, I'm talking about gestures. If someone buys all these things, are they not gestures?
You appreciating me.
It's because I'm committed to you, because there are 10,000 people out there. Why am I not buying the same thing for everybody on the street?
See, you are committing to me in the way you can, right? So for example, you can buy me these gifts and all that stuff, but that doesn't also show that you are to me. You understand? Like, in sense of gifting me doesn't mean you're not doing anything behind my back that will disgrace me. Like, I can be married to you too, and you give me these things too, but you can also not be committed to me. You can just give me because, like, we have friends that give out gifts and all that stuff, right? But are they committed only to us? No, they have other people.
Well, they are cheaters and they are not non-cheaters. So
indeed. So if you give me these gifts and all that stuff, it's good that you're showing your love through gift and all that stuff. But there are other ways to commit to me, right? And which will be marriage emotionally, yeah. And then you have listening ears towards me too, like actually respecting my decisions, respecting my boundaries. That's showing your way of commitment to me too, and also like respecting the space that we are, and also wanting to contribute in my life. We can be living together. We can be paying the rents together. You can be buying me things. We can be living separate life. We can be married and be living separate life.
It's more like love based on transactional.
Indeed.
Gifts.
That's
pleasantries.
That's what it will actually show me, like you are committed to me in that way. No, for me, it's like when you get married, you cannot escape. You cannot escape any other conversation. You cannot be like, oh, we have plenty of fishes in the sea. I have one fish that I must
you are the
cook
tilapia.
you. Yeah, I must cook you. Like, I must fry you. Even if I don't know how to clean you, I must clean you properly to cook you. You understand?
What do women really want?
I don't know if I can speak out there for other women, but I think for me, I think it goes similar ways, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm asking a question actually.
Yeah, like in sense of
Because your answer might give me my next reasons to ask the next question actually.
okay, I'm based on because I'm a woman, right? I'm not sure if other women out there are the same, but we want to be listened to, love, like genuinely. You understand? And we also want to be taken care of. We're not asking to do. Like I don't want to ask you to do certain things for me. Like it should be a way that you have a hint with me, you know, emotionally stable with us, that even when you are, let's say, tired, whatever, there are ways to talk to me like, oh babe, I cannot really listen to you properly now because I'm very tired, but can we talk about this another time? Respecting my decisions. And also I feel like it's a lot that we want. But the most important thing is respect. We want respect. We want to be genuinely loved, and we want to be taken care of. We can take care of ourselves, right? But if we have a man in our life that can do these things for us, it makes us feel more feminine. I can be independent and be having whatever I have. If you as a man come in my life, you need to contribute things that I will feel like, whoa, I've been missing out on. You understand? And you need to just analyze me and also be aware of your surrounding and of me being in your life. You know, take details. Like, I don't like it if men be like, oh, you like this, every women are like that. No, not every women are like that. We have similar things in common, which would be generally loving, respect, and be kind to us, and be honest about the things you do and where you go, and be loyal, committed. These are the base we have in common. But you giving me flower doesn't mean I like flowers. I would actually like to have a quality time with you. Then you buy me flowers. It's a nice gesture, but that doesn't mean I'm someone that love flowers. You will give me money, but I'd rather have you buy me something that I will have, you know, to take lasting and remember you in it. You understand? When I'm like, oh, this time when I was with my husband, he bought me this. The story behind it makes it more beautiful. You understand? And also, for example, like, you can buy me this and don't actually mean it like that, but I will find reasons in it to actually be closer to you, even if you're letting go of me. This would be the things that would be more difficult for me. So not every woman are the same, but we have the baseline. You understand? So when you are with someone, you should actually get to know them individually and actually analyze what they are as person, you know? Because, yeah, that's all I can say. I will feel like the base is more being honest, being generous, and being kind. I mean, like, being giving, be a good man that gives, like, support your partner. It don't need to be with material things, but like emotionally as well. You be there for that person and show up when you say you want to. Like when you say I will be there, be there. That's what is more important. Like you doing the small little things. Not everybody want money, but that doesn't mean we don't want to be spoiled. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. Me wanting to be spoiled will be by you giving me money, mm-hmm. but it will also be like spending quality time with you. Or when I'm like, oh babe, you are there. You understand? It's not like you're a robot, it's not like I'm using you, but it's just that you want to be more there for me than another person. So that does something to us too as women. So yeah.
That's very, very insightful. But you see, all what you said was we, women, we. Do you people actually ask what women we want?
Yeah.
Because listen, trust me, it will surprise you to know that women want 90% of everything. Men only just need like 10%.
Respect, peace. And you guys also want to be here. You want to be listened to, but actually giving more freedom. Like, we don't want you guys to take that much space of us. No, we don't. No, what do you mean? I need time. I need
really?
Like, you can be... No. When you are with me,
See,
there should be balance.
This is the problem. This is the problem why people don't want to be committed.
I will give you respect.
There's respect, okay, but you see, okay, you be honest with me. You are my friend, so and be honest with me. Okay, Crispin, I want to be married, okay? I want to have a nightlife. I want to social life, actually. Is it okay for me to find a person who will agree? No, you don't have to agree, actually. Somebody who understands that Crispin who wants to have his life and still be a husband to me and a father to our kids, but still have their life.
Yeah.
Would you be okay? Am I normal to say this?
Yeah.
So I should have a standard then.
Yeah.
It's my standards.
Yeah.
My next question to you is that will you ever lower your stand? Listen, now don't rush into this answer. Think about it very thoroughly, okay? Would you ever lower your standards a little bit to meet up with? Now bear in mind, this person, let's just say he's not up to your category, okay? But you want to lower yourself a little bit standard, lower it a little bit, just as you can compromise. Are you willing to compromise a relationship?
On other cases, yes, but based on my personal being, I don't know if I can do that. Because I'm not...
Because you know why I'm saying this? In as much as we want to pretend, everybody has this preconceived notion of who they want to be with. I'm sure you have that. I also have that, okay? Mm-hmm. But sometimes we don't get to meet this person. This thing that we are looking for, we don't get it. But maybe you see okay, let's just say you are looking for, let's just say you are looking for a person who's a little bit athletic, very slim person. But unfortunately, you found somebody who has the same qualities, but this person is a little bit overweight. Would you say just because he's a little bit overweight, I'm not going to be with this person? How about you going to the gym with this person to try to help the person to lose weight? That's what I'm talking about, compromise. Because many times people think that when you compromise, it means you are weak. No, I'm not saying that. No, you didn't say that. Yeah. People think that like that. Mm. So so for you, like my question is, are you willing to compromise in terms of something like what I just given, for instance?
If you are overweight, yes, there are ways to,
But I'm not talking about overweight, like something to do with that.
Let me then think of, for example...
Exactly. Let's just think about the answer. Because
okay, let's say now...
listen, the reason I'm saying is because... If I say this, I'll have a problem, but I'm going to say it.
No, say it.
The thing is, I'm an Instagram guy, right? And all my friends are, like all my female friends are more Instagram girls, you understand? Yeah. It will surprise you that I will marry somebody who doesn't even like social media. And when I say Instagram girls, I'm talking about I like girls who like to look good, makeup, nails, like people that I'm always around with. So I'm influenced by these people. I'm not saying they don't control me. These are the kind of girls that I like to hang around with. I like girls, I like female friends or maybe female friends who are, what's the word? Soft girl.
Yeah.
Soft girl era. I like that, I like to also look good sometimes, actually. I wouldn't go for someone who's very simple. I don't like that kind of, like, plain Jane. I don't want to date anybody who's a plain Jane. You should have an X factor, You should get it together, That's me. I go for looks. But I'm not saying, of course, looks for, like, physical, not like, not beauty. I'm talking about, like, fashion, So I won't go for somebody who doesn't look like that. But I can, if I'm compromising, okay, I can try to. I've done it before, actually. I changed a little bit about somebody who I was dating. Yeah, so I'm willing to compromise. I don't know about you, but I'm willing to compromise in terms of those things. Like you said, it depends on what you have to compromise.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, because I cannot literally change me being me only to be with you because you are no. Like for example, in terms of work, yes, I can compromise. In terms of, let's say, career, it's the same thing as work. Career wise, that's something else. But that I'm talking about is my husband or my fiance. If we're just boyfriend, like, life must go on. You cannot tell me to stop doing whatever only because. No, I get it. Like, the thing is, the communication needs to be there. If that is not what I'm getting, I'm out. Because you cannot expect me to say you love me, and you're not spending more quality time with me. I'm not going to compromise me being more patient of you not communicating with me well. I'm not going to do that.
I mean, you know what's very funny about the world these days? Everybody claims that, everybody says they are single. But when you go on these dating apps, everybody's looking for something. Yeah. So my question is, are they not finding what they're looking for? Why are they still there?
They're not finding it because
everybody has an expectation. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Pick a trash and you can turn that trash into a treasure. I mean, I'm not saying somebody's a trash. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you can pick a nobody, like, and make that person a somebody.
Yeah.
But people are not willing to do that.
The bare minimum doesn't mean... Yeah, it's a... communication is a bare minimum thing. Like, you cannot be with someone and don't want to communicate with them.
Yes.
I'm not going to compromise me. I'm patient. I'm understanding. But don't use that against me. Don't use that against me. That makes no sense. So you want me to compromise? No, that's actually you being selfish. You understand? I'm not going to compromise anything on that
And
case.
narcissistic, I think.
Yeah, on that case, I'm not compromising, right? I totally want to be fully in that we both have the understanding of communication is number one key. I'm not going to compromise because you're doing this job. No. You can be doing whatever and still chooses to spend time. That is off the table. That I'm not compromising with.
Okay.
But let's say it comes to the fact that you are an outgoing person and I'm not. There should be a stable ground in it, balance, right? You're allowed to still go out even when you're with me, but the boundaries needs to come there in. You need to have boundaries, and you also need to consider me as not a going out person.
I mean, in order to actually to solve this problem, I think I'm going to be going out. Listen, for me, for instance, if I'm in a relationship, even though some of them, they feel a little bit, it's like, Chris, it's too quick, it's too soon. I like to mingle my friends with my girlfriend. It's not a bad thing.
No.
Even though some people like, Chris, I'm very shy, I don't want to do. I'm like, yeah, because that's my village. And eventually, they're going to be in my life. You are also going to be in my life. Of course,
But
you
your
are the love of
friends
my
are
life.
not your girlfriend
Exactly,
friends.
I understand. So I'm not saying all the time, but if I tell I'm going out, you should know that I'm with these people. I'm trying to build a trust between you and them.
Yes, but I can get to know them and still do not have that same aspect. I mean,
I
that
know.
same
In the beginning, I was
vibe
like,
you have
I thought
with
it was
them.
wrong. But now that I sit here, I think about it. I'm like, no, Crispin, actually, you are wrong.
Because whatever you find chill with your friends, I don't see it positive.
True.
So then I'm for sure going to be like, what is going on out there, you know? But that doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a freedom. I'm trusting you to not make mistakes. And when you do, I'm out. That's for me, of course, you know? I don't... See, for me, it's like this. I want to get to know you. You alone, separately. You understand? And your friends can come in whenever is needed. Let's say on a dinner or something else, for example, like we're going out on a festival or whatever. Yeah. But in the beginning,
I understand,
I don't want you to force it. Because, for example, I had that with my ex, right? He's so loving to his friends. And I feel like he was more like a people pleaser, but I'm not going to say that out loud. Anyways, he likes to do things more with his friends, right?
Not with you.
No. In the beginning, we were chill. Let's say after 5 months, right? He wanted me to meet up with his friends. But then it comes in with the way that we have already made an appointment.
Oh, okay.
And then he add in his friends.
I did it. I think I'm also guilty with that, actually. I do that also.
I don't like that.
I do that also. I used to know more.
That's so childish.
Yes, I
like
used
if
to do
I
that.
wanted to be with your friends and you, I would be like, oh babe, let's hang out with these people. No, we cannot have a full date or something that we are looking forward to, and then all of a sudden, on the moment, in the moment itself, you're like, oh, these 2 people are coming to join us too.
No, I wasn't doing that then. No, then this is way different. If it's with you, it's with you, actually. That's
Doesn't
crazy.
make sense. Yeah,
That's childish.
It makes no sense. Cause and then I wouldn't be childish. You are bigger. I'm bigger too. So you be like, oh, I'm like, no, I'm not coming anymore.
Simple. What?
Yeah, it came to a point that he was so angry at me.
You know, sometimes we
And
guys,
I did not go. Sorry, I did not go.
We guys, sometimes we try to do that to just give it like a validation. It's more like it's what's the word in English? It's, I don't know how to explain, but it's actually, we try to, you see, when guys do that, actually, we try to put you girls on the pedestal, like, yes, you see, that's my girlfriend, no, that's my girlfriend, you know, it's just like, but for you guys don't see it from that angle, which is fine, I understand. For me, I wouldn't mix those two. There's some things I want to do with you with my friends. And listen, for me, in a relationship, I always tell my partner that, listen, if you want to hang, if you want me to join your friends, I will always come. If you also want to join my friends, you can always come. At the same time, if you want to have your girls moment, you can do. Yeah. Likewise, if I want to have a boys moment, let me do. That's what I would do. So it's communication.
But indeed, communication is the first priority in every relationship. I just feel like some men forget the fact that you should get to know your person before including other people in, because based on these people are actually analyzing you too. Because these are your people you actually spend time with. So when it comes to commitment, I feel like marriage should be, if we have to go back to the commitment thing, marriage should be the number one. Marriage should be the thing that we are all looking forward to actually put our best behavior in. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm not saying boyfriend and girlfriend should be a lifetime thing.
True.
Sorry.
That was very crazy one, actually. What is your last words before we go?
Be serious with whoever you are with. And also, before getting to be with that person, know what you want individually first before meeting that person. Like, it should already be a thing that you want. If it's marriage, yes, have it in your head and look forward to finding another person too. If it's not, please do not go out there looking for another a people's son or people girl, a daughter, to give them headache, because that's not what we want, right? We don't want that. So find people that will want to be in your space and
that was nice.
Want to have sacrifices with you. That's all.
Of course, the key is sacrifice, right?
Yeah,
Crazy
sacrifice.
Anyway, guys, that was a very nice one with Joe, and of course, you know, right? Like, commitment, it's all your choice. Do all your own decisions and see where you're gonna go. All right, guys, of course, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Of course, we are on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere. Of course, until the next episode of Crispin 360, we are out of here. Bye.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Crispin Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on Apple Music and Spotify, leave a review, and share it with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us. See you next time.